Welcome to the new sound of online radio. Welcome to the sound of Universal Broadcasting Network. 'Cause you make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven. A mix of today's hits and hard-to-find favorites, combined with the most entertaining and intriguing talk anywhere. This is your sound. This is the sound of Universal Broadcasting Network. Okay, buddy. Radio.com. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Universal Broadcasting Network's Hit Afternoon Show, bringing you the latest in music news, artist interviews, and more, with your hosts, Lauren Dair Owens, Ariel Fournier, and Adam Lusk. This is The Music Project.
Hey guys, it's Lauren Dair Owens, and I'm all alone in studio today because Adam and Garrett and Ariel are not here. But I decided to bring in my drummer, the awesome Taylor Reyes, to run the soundboard. And so if he messes up anything, that's his fault.
I'm so sorry. So far, I'm doing okay.
That comes from love, I hope you know. I hope that,
Yes,
you
I
appreciate
understand.
that. How are you doing, Taylor?
Doing pretty good. I'm kind of nervous for this board right now.
Are you hot? Are you sunburnt from yesterday?
No, but
because
you
I am
are.
totally sunburnt from yesterday.
I actually got a little darker. I'm pretty happy for
I'm
that.
really sad about that. We played a show in Simi Valley. We played Simi Valley Days, the big fair yesterday. And when we showed up, there was only clouds. So I was like, okay, it's going to be a nice, cool day. And then, right as we start playing, it's high noon and the sun comes out. And I don't tan.
No.
I burn. So I'm looking at Taylor, who gets like this nice, rich, dark tan.
Nice glow.
And I'm like, I look like a lobster. So I'm like, I'm hiding under like a flannel today. I'm like, no. But no, that was a lot of fun yesterday as well. We played with March 4th, who's awesome. And, a couple other bands came out, like Voice of Reason, Brandy Lentini, who has been on our show before. And so, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I had a good time. Then we went on the swings.
We went on the swings.
And I pushed you into your brother many times.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. So if you guys have a chance, Simi Valley Days, I think finishes today. Yeah, so go over, check it out. A lot of
now,
fun.
just leave right now.
Yeah, don't listen to us.
But actually, no,
Go.
listen to us first, then leave.
Well, we have an awesome band on today as well. We have MakeOut Monday. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Great.
So I'm not going to lie, I wasn't sure if we were supposed to make any noise during that first show. So I was like, quietly just laughing to myself.
Well, normally, like, for whatever reason, our headphones aren't working, and I'll try to get that working during one of our song breaks. But I was like, okay, I'm listening for the promo. I'm making sure that we're still on. And I was like, okay, I don't want to sound like, I don't want to look like that person that's like, hang on, guys. Hang on. Okay, now we're good. But
We're good. Go.
So, no, you guys are awesome. No worries. So, how'd you guys all meet?
If you guys want me to answer this? Or you guys wanna answer this?
Bring it up, Jeremy.
Okay, I guess it's all me. All right. Basically, Zach, who's also in the band, obviously, is my brother. And then Logan over here is my best friend. And we've also known John and Seth for, like, years.
Yeah.
For years and years and years. And we were kind of doing different music projects on and off. Me and Logan were kind of doing, like, a duo thing. Zach and Seth were kind of doing kind of a alternative, their own kind of little thing. And we're like, why don't we just, like, turn this into, like, a full-fledged
speed metal.
Yeah, Swedish speed metal.
Well, there was some folk too. It wasn't
Oh,
just
awesome.
straight
Oh,
up
dude,
Swedish
totally.
Folk metal.
folk metal.
Yes.
Sounds very
That is
interesting.
a beautiful
That is my
genre.
favorite genre.
Experimental.
Experimental subgenre.
I want to hear the band names that come from that genre specifically.
Oh, gosh. That would be awesome.
The Umfiaz.
The Umfiaz. The Umfiaz.
The Umfiaz of death.
Remember when we were going to be Flyboys?
Oh my God.
Was that
short-lived.
Is that a
Let's not talk
thing?
about that.
That was very short-lived. Let's not talk about that.
Oh, jeez.
I'm glad that didn't happen.
So yeah, Seth and I were doing our own kind of alternative rock rap kind of weird
Thing.
stuff. And then, yeah, it just kind of came together. We started talking to each other. Jeremy and Logan, like he said, they were doing their kind of solo stuff. And we were like, we're all kind of into the same music. Why don't we just turn this into something? And that's really how it came
So we kind of all meshed and boom, just
Awesome.
happened.
Sounds awesome. So you guys just kind of were like, all right, we're going to try this.
we just kind of jammed one day just to kind of see what would happen, and it just went super, super well. And we all know each other really well, at least now. Most of us had before. Logan then ended up meeting Seth and John.
Yeah.
And, we just ended up meshing super, super well.
So you guys didn't have the awkwardness of like, okay, now I have to make sure I like you.
Yeah, no, there was.
Well, we're actually still in that phase.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's a long phase. It's
I
a
think we
long
really
phase.
realized early on that none of us like each other.
Yeah.
So
We're
We
like,
just
so
put up with each other.
This is a
We're okay
business
with that.
venture.
Yeah.
This is a business venture. That's that's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Simon Cowell put us together.
It's all about money.
Wait, I didn't know we had One Direction in here. Sorry.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Just
It
kidding.
got real loud.
It's
Oh,
alive.
do we have headphones now? Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
There was a knob. There was a knob.
Fantastic.
You found the note.
But no, I know. Like, when I met Taylor, I was like, okay, I know you're a good drummer, but do you have a good personality? Is that what's gonna happen? It's always awkward, but since you're friends,
It's the personality that matters.
yes, it really is, not the skill.
It's all about the personality. It's all that matters.
But that's very cool.
We really get along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
So no breakup rumors yet, right?
Break up Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
No, nothing like that. We're
Awesome.
good.
That'd be pretty awkward to break up like not even 3 months after you get together.
Exactly, right? So, what would
Sounds
you
like a
guys say your
relationship
style
I had.
is besides,
Sounds like a relationship I've had.
It is. It's like a 5-way marriage. It really is.
It is.
Love it.
You have to deal with people like I don't think people understand that you are in a 5-way marriage. You
Yeah.
have to deal with them on their crazy days, on their good days.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
Dealing-
there's the potential of being with all these guys for a very, very long time.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So the people that don't get along with their bandmates, like that's just
Yeah.
insane.
But then you also have to think even more into it. Then, like, if you're together for a long time, you have to deal with their girlfriends, and then their
Oh,
wives,
yeah.
and then their kids. Like, you have to like think about that. You're like, it's like a big polygamous
Yeah.
family in there.
It's a big emotional investment.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Part of what we've talked about, especially like Jeremy and I, is like we really do get along with these guys so well that regardless of like where things go, we kind of just want to keep doing it because we actually get along so well, and they're just cool dudes.
It's just really fun playing, and we just have a blast hanging out. And
Yeah.
doing
If nothing
stuff.
else, we just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Even the rehearsals are just like we're just. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Well, when you guys, now that you came all together, you combined a bunch of your different styles. Who would you say really influences? And this can be a band question, it could be a personal question because everyone has their own influences.
We can go down the line.
Oh, yeah, we'll start down the line.
We'll start
Go
with
over-
Seth. Far Seth.
Fall Out Boy is a huge influence for me.
Mm-hmm. Snaps to
Snap
that.
to that.
For me, definitely Linkin Park.
Oh, snap to that also.
I actually saw Pete went to the Apple Store the other day.
Yeah, he texted me that
Cool.
photo.
I was like, wow, okay.
I think you could appreciate this. I just saw Fall Out Boy and Paramore. We went in
What?
Denver.
Oh, really?
And
Dude, I love Paramore.
they did Fall Out Boy did a dual drum battle to 99 Problems.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And the funny thing, I'm a big Blink fan, and I came through and like,
Blink 182.
yes.
I just literally met Tom DeLonge the other day. I didn't even know it until after
You guys
I
can't
did
see
this
him, but
little-
he just died.
I did this little voiceover short thing, and he was like the director, and they were Angel Nairways doing the music and stuff for it. I didn't realize that he sang in both bands. So I was like, oh, Angel Nairways, like that's awesome, that's cool. And so I was talking to him, doing the job and stuff. And then I went home and we're working on music videos for the next couple songs. And we looked up an old Blink 182 video, and I'm like, gosh, that guy looks so freaking familiar. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just worked with him.
Wait, so you didn't like fangirl anything, or
No. I was just like, oh, this guy's really cool. I was just
Oh,
chilling stuff.
He probably thought you were like so cool. I was like, oh, this guy doesn't care who I am.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That's so funny. Okay, so Fall Out Boy, Linkin Park.
My big influence is probably My Chemical Romance.
Oh.
Then
Ooh.
also Blink-182 is a huge inspiration.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's
My
where I get a lot
Chem.
of my stuff from.
My Chem.
Yeah.
Rest in
Mm,
peace.
yeah.
Rest in peace.
I saw them live. They were fantastic.
Have to
I
say,
never
when-
got to see them live.
When
I
they
tried,
when they
5
released
times.
"Fake Your Death," I almost thought it was like a ploy to show
Like a
that they
joke,
were
like, we're coming back,
we're gonna
guys.
come back for a reunion
This
tour.
is like
I was
Huck
so
Finn
excited.
and Tom Sawyer,
Yes,
yeah,
and
we're
then I
coming
was like, oh, they're not coming back.
No, they're not.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of everyone from like 30 Seconds to Mars to John Mayer, who I actually saw live and was amazing. Honestly, I kind of like everybody. Like I
Yeah.
really do have a really kind of strangely wide.
I have a very,
Preference of
very
music.
wide range of music too. I think literally every single person they said so far, those are a lot of most of my favorite bands. I also like The Script, really
Yeah.
great. Different side of it, even like Justin Timberlake obviously is fantastic, but 30 Seconds to Mars and Fall Out Boy are definitely like definitely the top for me.
Okay,
And
so now that
Beach
we
Boys.
I saw-
Beach
I'll be
Boys,
sad if
too.
I don't say Beach Boys.
I saw 30 Seconds to Mars live, and they threw an amazing stage
my God.
performance.
Jared
It's
Leto is a
unbelievable.
very pretty man.
Oh,
He's a very
he
pretty
is.
man.
He is a gorgeous human being.
A
He, like-
picture. I saw a picture on his Instagram the other day of like him in 2004 and him this year in 2014. Looks exactly the same. No different.
Age.
His
He has not
eyes were
aged.
like slightly more open. That was the only
That's
difference.
it.
I often think if I wasn't into girls, I might be.
He's the one.
Don't lie.
He's the one.
Everyone's into Jared Leto.
Well, the funny thing is
lie.
when
It's that long hair.
when Dallas Buyers Club came out and I saw the posters all over the place, I didn't know he was in it. So I thought it was a girl. Like, I legitimately thought it was a girl. And then he won Best Oscar. I was like,
Oh my god.
What?
Like, what?
it was Jared Leto? Because I thought he was a pretty human before that. But I'm like, okay. Yeah.
So
the
good in
man.
that
He's the
movie. He was
man.
All
so
right.
good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So now that we know all your like favorite musicians, I'm gonna throw my favorite question out there. What would you say is like your guilty pleasure song? Like you have that song or that artist, that one you're embarrassed to say that you
gosh,
actually
okay.
listen to.
Actually, I'm
That's a
not
tough
gonna
one.
lie.
Yeah,
When I'm at the gym, I really like "Want You Back" by Cher Lloyd. That song is awesome.
Only when you're at the gym though.
Only when
Which makes it even that much
If I'm in the
better.
car, it's like comes on. I'm
No.
like skip. Nope. Not listening to this. There are people around.
Oh
not
my
happening.
gosh.
But it's an awesome song.
Yeah.
It's
You all have that one song when you're in the car with your friends. You're like, yeah, whatever. But when you're alone,
Oh,
you
yeah.
jam. Like you start singing your heart out, and then the person next to you is looking at you in the car. You're like, what? What?
I think mine is probably it's probably "Talk Dirty" by Jason Derulo.
Wiggle's good too.
Oh gosh.
Wiggle,
Wiggle,
wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh gosh.
That's it.
What about you guys?
What
Got
about you?
anything?
I think it's gotta be. I'm gonna have to say Katy Perry's "Dark Horse."
Very
That song is
nice.
great though. I mean, I love that song. I would never tell.
Dude, you don't have to
anybody.
defend that. Not
Okay,
at all.
all right,
That's
all right.
right.
It's an awesome song. Though. You guys should definitely hear it more often.
What about you, Seth boy?
Bubbly.
He just says lovely.
Just
What-
bubbly.
The
is that
Colby
by,
Calais
um,
song.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
anything Colby
Fantastic.
Calais. Like I like good songwriting, and she's really pretty.
She's really pretty.
I knew this was gonna go over well in this group. I just had
Yeah.
that feeling. Like sometimes they're like, yeah, I really like Justin Timberlake, and I'm like, that's not like that
That's not like a
bad.
guilty
He's
pleasure.
really
like-
good. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
saying
Justin
that.
Timberlake is fantastic.
I know
Okay.
I'm weird and I'm so mainstream, but I just love Metallica.
Imagine Dragons is pretty good.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's another one I forgot to say. I love Imagine Dragons.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Fantastic
Big.
live.
I'm not gonna lie, I blare like Backstreet Boys.
Amen.
Backstreet songs,
Dude,
yep.
you know?
In sync all the way.
I'm gonna have to go with the Backstreets back.
Dude,
I'm
Yeah.
Backstreet
Yeah.
Boys all the way. for
all
me.
the way.
I think
Fantastic.
what
That's
makes
good.
this band work so well is everything that we all said we like, we
Yeah.
all agree we like.
Yeah.
It's not like anyone's like,
Yeah.
I don't like them. It's like
Yeah.
we all love
Or it's
That's
like
good.
you like
Wide
them?
range of
I don't know you like that.
exactly.
Dude, you're out. You're out of the band.
I remember once being in a band with someone, and I like my guilty pleasure old school music is Queen. I love Queen.
Oh, yes.
Freddie Mercury is God.
yeah.
They're releasing.
bicycle.
They're releasing a song with Michael Jackson.
I know.
Wait,
I'm
what?
so
They've
excited.
had it in the vault, but they
They're
recorded
releasing like a
song
whole
with
new
Michael
album,
Jackson.
like the
Yeah.
Glory Days type of
Yeah.
thing. But I was wearing a Queen shirt one day.
I'm
and
starting to think that Michael Jackson is not actually dead.
Right?
I mean,
It's a cover-up.
seriously,
It's a
like this
cover-up.
is weird. He's got a full album. He's
Right.
got a song with Queen all of a sudden. Like,
Right?
Yeah.
Snoop actually admitted to having a song in the vault with
Are you
him,
kidding
too.
me?
I was like, dude, can you just release all of these, please?
like now. But I was wearing this Queen shirt, and I had my guitarist at the time was like, ew, you like Queen? That's like really weird. I'm like,
What?
you're weird. You're weird.
Dude, Queen's
Especially now listening to Brandon Urie do a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm like,
Oh, I heard that. That was sick.
life
Yeah,
is
that was tight.
it's coming back.
See, that's the part where you stab the person in the heart.
no.
No, you stab him. You
Stab the heart, walk away. Stab
See, you're
the
one
heart.
of
No,
it's
there
one of
is
those
no
things
heart.
where you
There
can
is
There's
no
no heart
heart.
in that person.
you can like disagree with me on my music taste, but if you bash the artist, I will
Oh,
kill
yeah.
you. Like you can say I'm not a Paramore
Oh,
fan.
yeah,
I'm
like,
like okay,
preference
that's
is one
fine.
thing.
But if you start like bashing them and go, oh well, they suck, and this, I'm like, I'm going to kill you now. This
I-
is not acceptable.
I will eat your firstborn
Twice.
twice. Don't ask.
We did a
Twice.
a table for Haley, and
Mm-hmm.
I got to take a picture with her and everything. Like
Williams,
she was awesome.
That's cool. She's
Yes.
she's pretty too.
I've told this story 1,000 times on the radio, so I'll tell you on our break. But I have a Haley Williams story that is fantastic because she is my idol for life.
She's great.
But tell us about your first song that you guys released, Hopeless Romantics.
So it's like like the best song ever.
Not to be confused with the best song ever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
By One Direction.
By One Direction.
I was actually talking about
Or the greatest song in the world
by
Tenacious D.
This is just a tribute.
Okay, got it.
Well, the song kind of came together because I had gone. This is Zach, by the way. I'd gone through this pretty bad breakup. Just a 3-year thing. We thought it was going somewhere. Didn't. Whatever.
Didn't happen.
But then I was like, oh, life sucks, and don't fall in love. It's a bad thing, and that's where the song came from. It's kind of like a snarky kind of look at it. I don't.
Hey
actually
Taylor, it
believe
sounds
that,
like you're speaking.
But
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's also kind of about just like in a relationship, like people just kind of give the other
Too
person in the
much.
relationship. They give them too much. They kind of give them everything. So then when it doesn't work out, like you have nothing left.
or-
And you're like,
or
oh, I
one-
spent so much time with that person.
Or one's really, really into it, and the other one's kind of not.
Yeah.
The
Bad
song's
stuff.
kind of about that. It's like, go into it. Obviously, you can be positive and whatever, but don't expect the moon, and don't give them everything. And if you give them your heart, it's like you're also giving them a means to hurt you. And if you go into it knowing that, then you're gonna be in a safer place. But it's kind of a snarky, bratty song.
Those are the
That's
best, though.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that really have it. That's what Taylor Swift is. That, in all honesty, that is Taylor Swift.
Let
Like,
the beat
right there.
drop.
So we're going to play this song, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the music video that you guys did.
All right.
Sweet.
We're all creatures of habit. We spin all our tragic thoughts in their little black boxes. Turn our love switches off in the morning when freedom is calling, and all they can hear are the sounds of the haves and have-nots. Now break you 10 ways to Sunday and 11 to Monday, my dear. They'll break you 10 ways to Sunday and 11 to Monday, my dear. Don't give them your heart, give them your bullets. They'll hurt less when they throw them back at you. Hopeless romantics, come on, open little romantics. He never smiles when he's laughing, but God, there's a passion you feel when he's gasping. We sleep with the monsters we make in the evening when curses have meanings and every demon's just some other angel's mistake. Now break you 10 ways to Sunday and 11 to Monday, my dear. They'll break you 10 ways to Sunday and 11 to Monday, my dear. Don't give them your heart, give them your bullets. They'll hurt less when they throw them back at you. Hopeless romantics, come on, open little romantics. Don't give them your heart, give them your bullets. They'll hurt less when they throw them back at you. Hopeless romantics, come on, open little romantics. So bleed those wrists and burst those lips. It's never getting any better than this. I'm afraid it's so tragic. It's not that dramatic. They're so cause you run them that way. Now break you 10 ways to Sunday and 11 to Monday, my dear. They'll break you 10 ways to Sunday and 11 to Monday, my dear. Don't give them your heart, give them your bullets. You'll never feel the trigger if it's you that pulls it. Hopeless romantics, come on, open little romantics. Don't give them your heart, give them your bullets. They'll hurt less when they throw them back at you. No surgeon will patch you, but at least love you'll still have your heart. At least you'll still have your heart. Hope a little less. Oh, romantics, come on, hope a little less. Romantics, hope a little
actually looked the song up the other day. Sometimes, depending on the week, I don't have time to like listen to the music until the day of the show. But I was really bored at work when I was supposed to be looking up other people's music. And I was like, I'm really bored. I'm not finding anything, so I'm gonna go check them out. And so I was sitting there, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. So I was watching the music video like on repeat, and I was like, okay, this is cool. So
Thank
the music video is really cool. Did you guys have fun doing it?
Oh yeah.
So much.
Miserable the entire time. No, it was awesome.
You look like you're no.
All
Oh
those,
yeah. Logan just the diva.
all those shells.
Oh my
all the
gosh.
time.
Did those hurt?
Those hurt the
yes.
most.
Yeah.
Yes, and I was right in the middle, and there was like we had to overhang a tarp,
Okay.
and we had two like assistants on ladders outside the shop that just was like shoveling these boxes of bullets onto the tarp so they would just fall. And there was a massive, like a pretty big hole right in the middle, right above me. So like a lot of them just came and hit me like right in the face. And I was like, oh crap! And then we'd only have like maybe 5 or 10 seconds of actually usable footage, and then slowed down because otherwise people just be making the dumbest faces like once they get.
Well, it would
nailed by-
hurt. It looks like it would
It
hurt.
would start out like, and then it would go.
Yeah.
I don't know
real
how-
shell casings.
They were.
Yeah.
They were real
I don't know
showcases,
how you
yeah.
guys did this, but like the slow motion when they poured it on you.
Yeah.
And you guys like kept a really good straight face for a while.
There's a
It's
few
hard.
takes of that. It's
Because-
difficult.
Really
Yeah.
hard. It
Because
super
I was
hard.
watching them, there's no way those guys cannot be like screaming or something.
Inside we were.
Inside,
we
like,
were.
We actually have a bunch of takes of us, the outtakes of us just breaking out in laughter.
There's also a few where the bullets hit us in really weird places. I had one that nailed me just right on the tip of my nose, like, boom, like.
The hardest
diving
part was
board.
like trying not to just like close your eyes because that's like the first
Yeah.
instinct when there's
Yeah.
like things falling at you. It's like, oh, I gotta close my eyes, and then you're like, no, I gotta keep them open, then right in the eye.
Yeah.
So just like stare at a specific point off camera and just zone out and just think about other things,
Well, that's the thing is me watching the music video. You're like, oh, they all look so calm. Like it looks so cool. But then, like in actuality, if you think about it,
Yeah.
they're heavy. They're like they hurt.
Yeah, they're-
I'm getting hit in the face by bullets right now.
How did you play drums and like not have those bullets just come back at you?
They were flying around, but I just like I kept staying in
powered
the
through
zone.
it.
and
Taking
just-
like a bullet to the eye
and
because of drumming.
they actually mentioned that I didn't really react the most out of
Really?
everybody. For
I'd
during
say
the drums.
the two
like-
people
Yeah.
who did the best is probably Seth and Jeremy. Surprising, both
Thanks.
of them are pretty. Well, you had a hat on.
Kidding.
in part of
Hat on, dude.
Hat on. They didn't even like.
One of my favorite parts was right at the top of the bridge when I hit the hi-hat open. There's all these bullets
Oh, they
set
just,
up.
like, come on
they
there.
just
Yeah,
like
that part was
flew
fun.
up like
Yeah,
so
that's
cool, and like Zach used it, and
That's
it
a
was just
super
so cool.
shot.
He was the director on that, by the way.
Very
Yeah, yeah, he
cool.
directed
Ooh,
it, yeah.
very nice.
Which is
Snaps.
really funny because one of our YouTube comments obviously doesn't know that I directed it. And it was really funny because it was like, the song's okay. The director and editor should be replaced. And inside I'm going, okay.
It's probably a 12-year-old. It's like
Oh,
that doesn't
yeah.
know anything about anything.
YouTube comments are my favorite
They're
because
so much
best.
fun.
there's like
So
you know
good.
like 1,000 like really nice ones, and then you'll get one that's like you're all right, and you're just
Yeah,
like.
it's like 90%
I
great,
know.
and then 1% just terrible people. You're like, okay.
And the one that you read, like the one bad one, is the one that sticks in your mind. You're like, they said I was like a little chubby.
Yeah.
You don't like me?
I know, nobody likes me.
Or it's like,
Oh my
or it's like fake and gay.
Seriously. No joke.
Most used YouTube comment of the world.
It's true though. You only remember the bad ones. So, like
Yeah.
the good ones you forget,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, the only one that sticks with
Exactly.
me is
I remember my first like bad YouTube comment was when I was like 10, and I put a video up, and some girl commented, she's like, "Yeah, I sing the song better," and da da da. Like, so I said, "Okay," and I went to her profile, and she had a picture of her singing.
Like,
and it was this.
you did not
was-
sing it better.
It was a 7-year-old, literally. I'm not,
Wow.
I am not joking. It was a 7-year-old, and she's singing it, and I was like, I was better. I like totally got like I was
Later
pissed. I was done.
that night, you cry yourself to sleep. She was better. She was better than me.
I still remember that. Like to this day, I remember what she looks like. I remember her.
Like vividly. If you saw her on the street,
Right?
you'd be like, I hate you.
You.
I've
No,
heard
no,
a
no,
lot of
it-
artists say do not read the YouTube comments ever.
That's
You know,
what
I
YouTubers
actually-
say that too.
Yeah.
I used to like not read them at all, and now I read them, and even I almost get more of a kick out of the bad comments than I do the good
Right.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, cool, thanks. And then when I see the bad ones, I just laugh. Like they're so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, this person's stupid. I'm really good.
Obviously.
Well, there's never an actual like criticism on YouTube comments, like a legitimate like
Right.
that. I would be like, okay, cool. They're always like the dumbest comments
You're
that have
stupid.
nothing behind them. It's like, oh, this band sucks. Like,
Yeah.
well, why do we suck?
Why?
Yeah.
Just tell me
crap.
why.
and you almost like you have the urge to respond. You're just like, yeah.
Do not
well,
respond.
don't.
Then you get on their
Don't
level.
respond.
Then you get on their level.
Exactly.
Because then they're looking at your video and they're like, well, they still have a couple thousand hits, and
Yeah.
I'm still,
Well, that's
trolling
actually
you.
what we did the first day, like that we started getting all these comments and stuff, and like a couple of them were bad. We were like, okay, we've got some bad comments. You know what that means? It means there's some people who actually like our music. You know.
Well,
Or
this
else-
day and age, you
so-
can never have everyone or like 100% of the people like your
Yeah.
stuff.
It's
Yeah.
just not gonna happen.
No matter what, you're always gonna have somebody dislike it. So if you have like 90% good, 10% bad, that means it's great. Like
Yeah.
that's good.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Or like those people who are like, I really like the song, but I'm trying to be difficult right now. You guys suck.
It's like, you like us. Well, the thing is also, if you're a smaller artist and they are, hating on you, and then you're like all of a sudden up here, they're like, oh yeah, I remember them when they put out their first music video.
yeah.
I love them.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God,
no,
you didn't.
no.
Not true.
I commented and called him fake and gay.
Fake and gay.
I love you, Logan.
That
you
was
too, bro.
beautiful. Beautiful. So how does you guys, you guys write all your stuff. How does your songwriting process kind of work? Do you guys,
How does that go?
Well, basically, I think lyrically Zach writes most of it. Like I'd say a good 90, at least 90%. But as far as instrumentally and kind of melodically and stuff, it's kind of everybody just kind of bouncing stuff off each other. And then whenever we get in the studio, and you have the kind of collaborating with the producers, then it all kind of changes slightly, at least, no matter what. And so it's a little bit everybody.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, as far as like the lyrics and stuff, sometimes I'll come up with like a melody. A lot of times it's just like lyrics that I write, and then I like kind of like take them to the guys. Like, what do you guys think of this? I don't know. For a couple of the songs, like I had the like really really dry bones like chords figured out because I'm not really a guitar player. I play a bit, but
Power chords.
it's really up to these guys. And I take it to them like, could you make this better? And then
Fix this.
and I've got some lyrics, and then they'll be like, oh, well, I love these, and then, these are a little self-indulgent, Zach, and I'll be like, okay, well, we can change that. And then, yeah, it's just a collaborative process, but sometimes, like, as far as, like, where the lyrics come from, it's really weird. They all come from different places. Like, sometimes it's, like, in the shower I'll think of something.
Dude, shower lyrics are the best.
When you're
Yeah.
naked and wet.
Exactly.
The best things happen when you're naked.
Are you?
I'm so kidding. I'm kidding.
Dude, oh my gosh. Me and Logan keep talking about like making a Twitter that is just hashtag no context Twitter for just little sayings that out of context are just so funny. That would
That's
be
hilarious.
perfect.
Have you guys like seen whale facts on Twitter?
Whale
It's a funniest thing. They just give the most obvious like facts about whales. Like
The whale is large.
blue whales are called blue whales because they're blue.
That's awesome.
Okay, have you ever had the lyric thing when you're doing something completely random, like completely random, and then you're like, oh yeah, I don't have a pen or paper or phone or anything.
Exactly, yeah, that happens like all the time. It comes from like the weirdest places, like I don't know, like a bouncy house, and suddenly you have this lyric
bouncy
that has
house.
like nothing to do with
Right.
it, but it just like comes out of nowhere, like, oh, I gotta write this down real fast. And usually I end up just like using like voice memos or something on my phone
Yeah,
because I
same.
never have something to write it down.
What
my
is the
goodness,
weirdest
first thing was-
situation you've been in where you've come up with like lyrics?
I don't know if I should explain.
I don't know if I should unpack that answer.
Yeah, let's keep the secret.
Okay,
A lot of
alright.
times they come when I'm driving, and sometimes like I'll hear like a song like, this is like inspirational. Like it doesn't come based on the song, but it like inspires me to come up with something else. But I mean, there's definitely some weird ones. I don't know if I'm gonna say them on air.
That's okay. That's all right.
Plenty
Maybe if
fine.
you come see us backstage, I'll tell you a story.
Okay.
But,
Sounds good. Sounds good.
off record.
Yeah.
Off
but,
record.
the best things happen when you're wet and like Logan. So.
When you're naked and wet.
No, naked and moist.
I think the worst things happen. Those are the
Mildly damp.
That word. That word.
Oh yeah, I forgot you hate that one.
No, not me, but just like there's just something about it that
It's just a
makes
gross.
every-
It's a gross
It
word.
doesn't bug me, but like if I hear it, you get a different
Moist.
feeling.
Yeah,
You're just
it's
like,
Is it a mental picture?
I don't know. I
There
know
are very
that
few things in the world that are actually decent when they're moist.
moist.
I hate the feel of carpet. And I get the same feeling when I hear the word moist.
Oh no,
I
the
don't know.
nail
It's like the same
files.
thing.
When
Moist
girls are doing the
carpet.
nail
yeah,
files,
I
that's
hate
the
that.
worst.
So like Adam, his little brother Sean, he's 12.
Yeah.
He's not really 12, but he is.
That's what we call him on the show.
Yeah. So he hates the word gristle, and so
Gristle?
I will call him all the time, like star 67 or whatever it is,
Oh
and
my
I'll call him and just go, Gristle, and hang up the phone.
Gristle.
And it flips him out. I've had friends who don't have his number. I'd give him his number, and they'll call and say Gristle. And he has had he will scream. He will literally scream. So that I have to I find everyone's word and place it throughout their
Jean.
life.
Gristle.
Moist and Gristle.
If you're listening right now,
This is for you.
Gristle.
Can we just all get all together really quick?
Yeah, just
1, 2, 3.
Gristle.
I love that they were all whispering.
That was so creepy, guys. Let's do it one more time.
I feel violated.
Okay, so let's play another one of you guys' song. Siren. What's that one about?
Well, Sirens is actually our next single.
It's what happens when you get in trouble and a police comes.
Oh, okay.
It's the noise.
That too.
That's
It's a double
exactly what I thought it
entendre.
was about.
That's the extent of the meaning.
So that's something about the music video, I'm guessing now.
No, I'm completely.
Zach, you want to go for explaining?
I mean, there's a lot of layers to the song. We kind of wrote it in a way that it can mean a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna write out and say exactly what it is, but there was a lot behind it. And I don't know, for a time I was finding myself I'd go out and sometimes I'd kind of drive around and I'd think about my ex. And, I'd kind of stop by her house and scream insults at her, and I don't know.
Got it, yeah.
I would just sneak into her window and in her house, steal her stuff and
Gristle.
Well, I'd rather not get arrested after the air.
But the song's called Sirens.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but it's kind of it's really the term waiting for sirens is kind of talking about you're waiting for something to happen. You almost kind of, want some recognition for your waiting around, but they just don't really pay you any attention. And that's kind of what the song's about.
Solid.
very cool. Let's take a listen.
All right. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Okay.
Don't scrub.
That was almost.
I spend these nights chasing stars, looking for you on the boulevards, circling your house, just kicking cars and waiting on sirens, waiting on sirens. It's been 6 months since I heard from you. Thought I'd drop a line, you probably burned the proof. Skipped town in a hurry, must have heard the news. Left me posing for the cameras and the boys in blue. Do you still have the scrapbook you made for me? Sometimes I think on the pages it'll never be. You said we're cuffed to the past, you found the key. You never long back, but ours for me. I spend these nights chasing stars, looking for you on the boulevards, circling your house, just kicking cars and waiting on sirens, waiting on sirens. It's been 6 months on that murder scene, drawing chalk out lines to make sense of the screen. Said you had enough gas to burn memories as you lit the match, just won't never leave. Now spend these nights chasing stars, looking for you on the boulevards, circling your house, just kicking cars and waiting on sirens. I spend these nights causing fights, swerving on the bridges, falling apart, circling your house, just kicking cars and waiting on sirens, waiting on sirens. It's all in vain, it's all in vain. I dream of you as I curse your name, switching the lanes just as you're playing. Off of the bridges, off of the bridges. Where are you now? Where are you now? Do you spend your nights just talking to me? I pray you hear my voice in every sorry sound, but you probably never even think about how I spend these nights chasing stars, looking for you on the boulevards, circling your house, just kicking cars and waiting, waiting. Now spend these nights causing fights, swerving on the bridges, falling apart, circling your house, just kicking cars and waiting on sirens, waiting on sirens. It's all in vain, it's all in vain. I dream of you as I curse your name. I'm just waiting, waiting. Where are you now? Where are you now? Do you spend your nights just talking too loud? I'm just waiting, waiting, waiting on sirens, waiting on sirens. I'm just waiting, waiting, waiting on sirens.
Okay, so we're back with my favorite segment ever, and I feel like this is going to be a really fun group to do this with. So we're going to do a little thing called How Well Do You Know Your Band Member?
Oh, gosh.
And so
No.
you guys seem like you're really good friends, but sometimes that means you know nothing about each other, and sometimes it does. So I got 10 questions here, and I'm going to switch off, and you guys have to answer questions about each other.
Scary.
Right? Okay, so Jeremy, what is Logan's favorite movie?
So this one's gonna be really awkward because Logan literally is my best friend for like has been for like 6 or 7 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with.
This is a test
I know
of-
a lot of movies you like.
This is a test of true
I
friendship.
don't know the best movie though. Let me wait. Let me take a good guess.
That face.
Avengers? No.
It's the 1997 My Little Pony.
The Lizzie,
know?
the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Cheetah Girls. No,
Cheetah Girls.
Just the first one, not the second one.
I don't know if I have a specific favorite.
I
but
have a lot of
that's-
favorites. I don't have a favorite.
I have a list of favorites.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's definitely on it.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
that works. That works.
so-
We'll count that.
Point me. Hey.
Okay.
It should be a competition between best friends, me and John, and
Right.
best friends them,
Because
because
I don't have a best friend. Thanks, buddy.
only
I'll be your best friend.
All right.
Well,
see you
nobody
later.
likes you,
Taylor.
so I mean, there's.
I know so much about you, Taylor. We just
so
met.
kidding.
only because John's is Fifth Element.
Oh, gotcha.
We went to high school together, so it's
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much any side.
Zach, what is John's favorite fast food?
You might actually know this.
Ooh.
Well, let's see. He has
Okay,
a cup
well-
of.
When in doubt, in and out.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Well,
No.
I mean, we don't really go to fast food a lot, so that's a hard question.
We've only really.
That's a
I
lie.
think our favorite restaurant that we like to go to a lot is what is that pizza place?
Pitfire.
Pitfire
Pitfire
pizza.
Pizza.
Pitfire is pretty dope, but I guess I'm gonna go with Burger King for your actual favorite fast food.
Really?
And he has burger.
Or In-N-Out.
He is literally holding a Burger King cup right now.
In and out. That's what it's all about.
it's in it.
I have
It's in it.
Cool beans.
Okay. Logan, who is wow. Okay. Logan, who is Seth's celebrity crush?
Oh, I actually know this.
I actually don't even know.
It's me, and I don't even know.
Jeremy Shada.
If you say something, it might ring a bell, though.
Oh gosh. I don't know. I've known him for like 3 months. I don't know. Like Haley Williams. I know you mentioned her. I don't know. No, it's probably.
I think
you know?
Seth's celebrity crush is like his lady, you know.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
so-
yeah,
yeah, his
Ooh,
lady,
kill him.
his girl, you
Yeah.
know. She's his celebrity.
That's why I've never even thought of that.
He's murd.
You got hubby
Answer.
points.
Good
right there.
answer, Seth.
Yeah.
Very, very, very safe.
John,
You scored some points right
Yeah,
there,
he's
bro.
murd.
He's murd.
John, what is Jeremy's favorite TV show?
Adventure Time. That's easy.
No hesitation.
Obviously.
No, that's such an
Okay,
easy-
can
Do
you
you
play?
wa- do
Can
you
you
watch that
please
show?
do? Can you please do the voice?
Oh, of course I can. Mathematical.
I do it better.
I don't know. Really? Really?
Can you scream Jake for me?
Hey, Jake.
That's so cool.
For those of you that don't know, Jeremy is actually the voice of Finn on Adventure Time.
I am Finn. I am Finn.
I'm
Like-
gonna,
like Iron Man.
my
I am
little
Finn.
9-year-old brother is going to come after and just say, "Can you talk? Can you talk?" He brought his hat.
I
He brought a
Did
hat.
he?
He did. He totally brought a hat.
Oh, I'll sign
No
it.
joke.
Love it. Love it.
I love the
Fantastic.
Finn hat.
I'm wearing my Adventure Time boxers right now.
Do you
That is
watch?
Do you
also
ever just like walk in a Hot Topic and just like talk in that
Yeah.
voice?
Nothing
I
says
don't,
Adventure
but I-
Time like fuck.
It's really funny. I walked in one time and I was buying an Adventure Time wallet, and the person I was buying it from in the Hot Topic store was like, "Oh man, love that show, so great." And I was like, "It's okay."
Do you watch your own shows or?
I like watching them and seeing how they come together because for animation, like we're recording and stuff, and I see the little storyboards, but seeing all of it kind of come together and the
Yeah.
visual stuff, I like watching it for those reasons. And my little sister loves it, so I watch it with her.
I have to say that like my little brother does not give one care about anything I do. If it involves music or radio or anything, he's like, "I don't care. I'm going to my friend's house." I'm like, "Okay, sounds good." But I walked in today. I said, "Hey, Mike, I guess who's coming on the radio show?" He's like, "Who?" I'm like, "Do you know like a show Adventure?" He's, "Oh my God, it's Finn! It's Finn!" like, without hesitation. And so the Stop Bullying commercial came on this morning, and he's like, "That's not him." I'm like, "Yeah, that's he's yeah."
me.
And he goes, "No, no, it's not. I'm like,
It's like,
yes.
where's his sword and blue shirt and white hat?
Exactly, right? So, but no, he was so excited. I'm
Why
like,
is he three-dimensional?
Why is he real? It's not him.
Exactly.
We should try to convince him that John plays Finn.
Can we try?
This is Finn.
John, can I hear your Finn impression? Do you say like algebraic in a Finn voice?
No, you say it first and we'll mimic
Oh yeah,
you.
here, ready. Algebraic.
Okay.
Algebraic.
Is that good? I thought it was good.
Hey, Mickey Mouse.
Very good.
You're hired.
Jeremy, next time you go in to record.
It's you, bud.
Is there
Exactly,
ever
right?
like times where you're like, wow, I can't believe I filmed something this crazy or something like.
Do you ever just get the lines and you're like,
what?
Oh, dude, every week. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm looking at the script and like, all right, let's just do it. I don't get it half the time, but cool. This will be
Whenever
fun.
Magic Man comes in, it just gets
Magic
weird.
Man. No, Tom Kenny, who plays SpongeBob, plays Magic Man.
I no joke did a song with Tom Kenny.
Really?
We did a short together,
He's
and
the
we
nicest-
we
I
did a
love
duet
Tom.
together, and we never met each other. But someone's like, "Yeah, Tom Kenny is gonna sing the guy part." I'm like, "I'm doing a duet with SpongeBob, guys."
Oh my
I
god.
feel like if you start doing the SpongeBob laugh, that'd be awesome.
He's done. He's done it before for me. It's really funny. Tom's
That's
he's
awesome.
a great guy. He's hilarious.
I can believe that.
Okay, we got a few more questions. Seth, what is Zach's favorite animal?
Why did zebra just pop into my
Because my name starts with a Z.
Hey, correlation.
Well, okay.
Anaconda.
In your defense, when I was a kid, zebras were my favorite. They were my favorite.
the stripes?
Yeah, it's the stripes, dude. I'm actually like now I'm kind of it like changes, but recently I've been really into like Arctic animals,
Okay.
like
Oh, yeah.
penguins.
You are
and,
so
like,
weird.
polar bears and like snow leopards.
Yeah.
They are really cute. They're huge and then they're like cuddly at the same time.
But
Yeah.
zebras are pretty awesome too, and I used to love those. So there you go.
Yeah, my favorite Pokemon is Articuno. Yeah.
Dude, for sure.
Oh, you
freaking
just
iceberg,
opened
dude.
up the-
Oh my
Don't
god.
get me started on the Pokemon. Man.
Gotta catch 'em out.
Pokemon.
I have the Pokemon theme song on my
Pokemon.
phone, literally.
Fantastic.
Oh,
I
so
bought
awesome.
it. It's kind of awesome.
Jeremy and I'll be hanging out playing video games, just killing some zombies and whatever. And out of nowhere, I'll just start hearing the theme song. I'm like, really? And he's like, yes, love it, embrace it.
So pumped, you know.
Dude, you made that sound way too casual. Yeah, just killing zombies,
Jeremy, what is John's favorite sport?
Women's
Wait.
volleyball?
I gotta go into my mind recesses because I feel like he's. That's the worst pantomime I've ever seen in my life. Obviously, there's a ball in it, Seth. I realize there's a ball.
Smack in the booty.
Soccer, aka football.
Soccer, yes. Got it.
I see.
AKA football. In the rest of the world.
He played it as a kid.
Yeah, I played soccer every day.
I can
as a
see
kid.
that. That
Yeah,
I can
makes
see
sense.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach, Logan's biggest pet peeve.
Probably me.
Literally, your name was sitting in my mind. I was like, I should say Jeremy, but then no. I was like, oh, Jeremy said Jeremy. Sweet.
But seriously, though.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
I admittedly have a few.
I do believe it.
Thank you.
I do believe it.
This
gonna
is
say-
a tough question. This is tough.
take a whack at
Because the great thing about Logan is he literally like makes jokes about everything,
Everything.
and so you can never tell like which one he's actually mad about because he's such like a happy guy. I don't know. Your biggest pet peeve. I want to say Brantley Pollock actually.
Brantley, if you were listening, you are my pet peeve. But I love you anyway. No, that's. Oh wow.
I was gonna
No,
say.
what?
That's good.
This is a good answer, right?
That is a really good.
Okay, Logan, what's Jeremy's biggest fear?
Not being able to do his hair in the morning.
Okay. Really?
Oh.
Prima donna.
But you can tell it's true.
You're laughing because it's true.
No. Oh wow. I don't know. He's just such a fearless dude.
Fearless dude.
I don't know. If I had to pick something, I'd
Oh my gosh.
not owning an Aston Martin someday.
That's a pretty terrible fear.
That'd be a horrible. way to-
That's like such a.
You have to go through the you have to go
First
through the
world problem.
cliche
Yeah.
ones like spiders, heights.
Spiders is a big fear of mine.
I can agree with that.
Spiders.
Heights, no. I mean, I fly a lot, and heights don't really. They used to be, but
See,
not
I
anymore.
can fly, but I hate like I hate like tight ropes and ropes courses.
They're
and
hard.
things like
I've gotten better at them though. Tight ropes are.
The only thing about flying, there's only one part that scares me. It's the very last moment before the takeoff. It's just like, we better go fast. Okay, we're good.
Okay, we got 2 more. John, if Seth could live anywhere in the world, where would he live?
He's like,
Seth is like, this is where I want to live. Say this.
Make something up.
No, it's gotta be like
Narnia?
Oh, that would be so awesome.
Dude, Narnia's pretty.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Switzerland is cool, but it's not that.
Yeah. Okay. You gonna give me a hint?
No, not at all. Just
Like,
Trying
it's
to
near
think.
Switzerland.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Germany?
I am from there. My ancestors.
That's why I thought of it. Yeah.
The
Germans- what is the it?
Germans love it.
This sounds weird, but at
Fliegenwagen,
this point in my
yeah.
life,
What's the
Florida seems
I
very
was gonna
like
say
home.
Florida. I was gonna say
The
Florida.
water is warm, so I can go into the beach. Whereas in LA, it's like, oh my god, it's ice.
Dude, Hawaii's water was really warm too.
Yeah,
It's pretty legit.
I'd hope so.
We
then
got
that would
one
be even
more
cooler.
it's quite toasty.
group question.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, we all answer.
Yes, so you all have your own personal opinion. Who makes the best food?
Can
Who
we-
is the best chef in the group?
Can we all answer at the same time?
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely not me. That's for sure.
I know it's not me. I burn toast and mac and cheese and everything. And
You literally
cookies.
burn mac and cheese.
There's something about your
No,
family though. If you
I-
both can't cook,
I'm gonna say.
Seth?
I think I cooked when we went to Atlanta.
Yeah,
I
I was
think
gonna
it's-
say
I think
Seth.
it's Seth.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
could
Seth.
figure it out at least.
I see
Yeah.
if it's laid out.
Some
If I have
Pinterest.
instructions, I can do it.
You know, like if he
No
has
problem.
like the outside of the Pop-Tart box, he can do it.
There's
like-
have you
I
ever
love how there's steps on how to eat Pop-Tarts in
Right?
a Pop-Tart box. Like it's not that hard.
wait?
people.
Have
It's
you
like
Yeah.
take out of pouch, put in toaster, toast. Take out of toaster, put in mouth. Like
have you read of how to microwave it? So read the box. It says remove pouch, put in microwave for 3 seconds. 3 seconds. So we did exactly the steps. It's probably colder than we put it in.
Because that phase where it cools it off and then just burns it.
Yeah.
fantastic.
There is always Pinterest if anyone needs to know how to cook.
I have.
Oh, yeah.
So
I have.
Oh
a-
yeah.
I have a board on Pinterest called food porn because I literally look at all the food and I'm like, if I could cook, I would eat all of it.
all of this at once.
Yeah.
I completely understand.
Okay, we want to play one more song before we sign off for the day.
Yes.
So we have Twixter. What is that?
What
is that?
Again, I'm gonna divert to Zach on this one.
Okay,
Just
so-
kidding, we know.
So Twixter is actually a word that means someone or a generation that is caught between adolescence and adulthood because of where they're at in their life, whether it be like money problems or whether
AKA
it be
ours.
just
So basically, everybody between the ages of 15 and 25 right now.
Fantastic.
In America.
Solid.
and that's kind of what the song's slightly about in its own weird way. Also, as a fun thing, the song is basically everything you should never tell a girl, but we end up always telling
End
them
up
this
doing.
stuff anyway.
Ooh, fantastic. Yeah. Okay, well, let's take a listen.
I got no money and no plans, and now I'm kinda going nowhere fast so good. What do you think about going there with me? Poetic words on journal pages, locked on, locked in convenient places. Does your heart dissipate when I say with every ounce of patience? Friends, I don't wanna be friends. I'll be the best, I'll be the worst. Whatever comes first on your bucket list. I'll go with words, I'll go with fists. The quickest way to those cherry limbs. Just give me something, give me something. Just tell me it's not for nothing. Well, I've been running my head against these walls. My psychiatrist says it's not my fault. I'm incapable of love, but I'll give you the next best thing. I know it may seem like some kind of obsession on the way to perdition, driving in your direction. You kinda resemble my ex-girlfriend. Don't worry, it's no one that I miss. I'll be the best, I'll be the worst. Whatever comes going nowhere faster, girl. What do you think about going there with me? I'm a time bomb waiting to relapse, and you're a ticking clock to my heart attack. And girl, what do you think about blowing up with me? I got no money and no plans, and I'm kinda going nowhere fast. And girl, what do you think about going there with me? I'm a time bomb waiting to relapse, and you're a ticking clock to my heart attack. And girl, what do you think about? What do you think about? What do you think about blowing up with me?
I like those harmonies. I like those harmonies a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That's
I
a
always
singer.
thought that last line was going there with me.
You know,
Blowing up with me? Oh, well, I've been doing that wrong the whole time.
that happened the other day. I was singing a line and I sang something, and Mom's like, I can't understand. She's like, what's the line? And I said, and she goes, no, that's not the line. Like, yeah, it's, you know, it's this. She goes, I thought you were singing, like, you know, holding on a rope. I'm like, what?
No.
I said, give me your all. Like, the line was
Holding on a
completely
rope.
different.
And no, mine was even different. I was like holding a rose. That's what I heard. A rose.
And I'm like, am I really not enunciating? So it's so awkward when you're like, oh, I've been singing my own song wrong for, you know, however long.
For a long time.
Wow.
Awkward.
Well, we want to thank you guys so much for coming on. You're a
Oh
lot
my
of fun.
gosh.
We had a
Yeah,
blast.
thanks
for
Um,
having us.
This is
Great.
so
So
much
much fun.
Yeah.
All right, before we go, you guys want to share some social media?
Yes.
Yeah.
So all of it will be right below
Yes.
here.
There we
so
go.
you can find us at MakeOutMonday on Twitter and Instagram. It's the exact thing. It's just literally at MakeOutMonday, all one word. No caps. And then YouTube is also just super difficult, I know, but MakeOutMonday.
We were really creative when writing this stuff.
Yep.
I do
And
have to say, if
also,
you're Googling it, type in Make Out Monday Band.
Yeah.
Yes, that helps
Yeah.
also.
Just
Yeah, MakeOutMonday
Yes.
Band does help. And our we also have our website is MakeOutMonday.com, just like that.
Awesome.
Which is
And
also
guys,
cool.
the song
There's that.
"Hope Less Romantics" is up on iTunes too.
It's
If
up
you
on
want to check
iTunes.
that out.
It's our
Make it,
first single.
check out the music video as well.
It's
Super
on-
awesome.
It's on our YouTube page. And be on the lookout for Sirens, which is our next single, which
Sweet.
we'll be releasing alongside the music video in probably about a month or month and a half. So
Do you guys have any new shows coming up?
we are looking for venues in the LA area right now. We want to
Mm-hmm.
just find the proper place that can do all of our needs. We have to have like a space that can actually set up our live show and stuff, which
Yeah.
is actually surprisingly hard to find. And so we're just looking at venues in the LA area. When we find one, we will tweet the crap out of it. So just
Sweet.
follow us on
Awesome.
Twitter
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Maybe Gravity Hill and Make Out Monday can do a show together.
I'm down.
Ooh, I
I'm
would be
down.
super
I'm
down.
down.
Sick.
Awesome.
Down.
I like how you guys can have a really easy like abbreviation mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
MOM, man.
That's
Should
solid.
you hear Mom's new song?
Your mom
mom
has
has
a
a
song?
song?
Why are you talking about my mom, man? People are gonna get in so
Oh my
many
gosh,
fights.
man, I love Mom.
I really want to get like a tattoo
Cool.
that's
It's
like
like-
I
it's like-
heart mom.
Yes.
Something else.
They're like, are you
will
talking
get
about
that.
your
Exactly
mom,
what
or are you
we're
talking
talking
about
about
Make
band.
Out Monday?
If we do that, we all need to get that.
We're
song
all
done.
gonna get the same one in the same spot.
Fantastic, fantastic.
left butt cheek.
Oh, I didn't think it was going there.
That was a very interesting position where you chose that. 'Cause I was thinking about the right one.
The left
This
one.
is very inappropriate, but what or just put M on one, M on the other.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll let the viewers figure that one out.
And then just have the
Good
right
night,
above.
everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, we're leaving.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
It's nighttime somewhere.
I'm Lauren Dair Owens. That's Taylor Reyes.
I'm Taylor Reyes, and
You
that's
are
Lauren
Taylor.
Dair Owens.
You are Taylor Reyes, and we'll be back next week. And this has been the Music Project.
Awesome.
In a blaze of youth and new desires, 1,000 oceans gonna quench the fire. Kingdom time was the bet. Can you feel my